At the time of writing this, I've sat at my desk staring at a Google Doc page for an hour, struggling to come up with a way to flesh out a single sentence into a full video. That sentence is as follows. Death Come True is neat. That's a short sentence, one that you might even classify as a fragment of a thought if you're an English major. I'm not one though. I tried to be for about a week before switching majors to computer science, where I spent the next 5 years struggling through classes that were too smart for me until I somehow managed to graduate. My close friend and script editor, Supreme Zerker, is though, and if there's ever been any semblance of intelligence in one of these videos, there's a good chance it came from one of his editing passes. And I'm sure he got a smile on his face while editing that too. I mention this all not to self-deprecate, but to acknowledge my limits as a creator. When it comes to writing video scripts, I tend to over-rely on this safe and comfortable structure that makes things easy for me at the time, but hinders my creativity in the long run. A sort of Mad Lib writing style, if you will. One that I personally feel has led to a stagnation in video production. As I spent that hour writing a brief history lesson on Kazutaka Kodaka in the Danganronpa series, and then explaining why it was a big deal that Death Come True was an FMV game in 2020, I realized something. Maybe forcing myself to drag that single sentence out would lead to a passionless video that I wouldn't want to make and you certainly wouldn't want to see. Serviceable, yes, but not really something that I would be proud of. I had to think for a bit before coming to this conclusion. Maybe it's okay for the thesis of a video essay to not need paragraphs of fluff backing it up. Maybe it's okay for said video essay to not even hit 10 minutes or even 5. There's only so much you can do with 30 minutes of footage from a simple yet fun FMV game experience. Hell, maybe I don't even need to show you footage. Okay, to clarify that one's not really pretentious, more like I don't think this video essay would be pre-approved, and I'm not trying to get sued. Maybe I don't need paragraphs justifying myself for enjoying a very well-made interactive film. I don't even need to explain to you the premise. If you're interested enough on clicking a video called Recommending Death Come True, then you're probably interested enough to have already read a brief plot synopsis. Besides, I did a full review for it on a website I freelance for called Nintendo Insider. Not only did I receive a review copy from them, but then I went and I bought a copy for my girlfriend, so I have actually spent money on this game. My review is solid, read it if you wish, it'll be in the description. Instead of repeating myself, I'd rather briefly just tell you what stood out to me in particular. It's well shot and the actors are great, the UI is stylish, and the decision system is really well implemented. It uses the fact that it is an FMV game to tell an engaging story, the pacing is snappy, and the fact that it has support for 11 different languages on launch is something I always love to see in these niche Japanese games. The Japanese localization industry has come a really long way in the last 7 years, and if this was released then, I don't even think we would have ever seen this West. Does there need to be more of a reason than that? Would you gain anything from me trying to explain in detail why I like something so much when my thesis is as straightforward as the game I'm trying to recommend? Is it not okay to take a break from me trying to sound needlessly smart in every video and just leave my thoughts on a game as neat? Because Death Come True is neat. There's no better word to describe it. There was a lot of work put into it and it clearly shows, and you can see that if you give it a shot yourself. It deserves your attention. And your money, simply because I want to see more short, charming experiences like this exist. My hair's very long. Selfish, I know, but it's okay to be selfish every once in a while. I just know that there should be a place in the industry for 3 to 5 hour long interactive movies with a mystery to solve, a fun cast of characters, and innovative presentations. And that's it. Thank you for watching my excessively existential video. You should probably check out Death Come True, it's a cool little game. It's only 16 bucks too. You might think that might be a lot of money, but you'd probably end up spending more money on the new Blu-ray release for the latest Marvel movie, and this has more content than that. Thank you very much for watching, have a good day. Now I'm going to walk away from the camera because that's how these usually end.